Hello, hello, hello. It's Monday, August 25th, 5 o'clock. Well, I was just assaulted at the park, buddy. Yep, put his hands on me, 2 hands, shoved me at the chest, called me all kind of fat this, fat that. I swear I never said the first word. I wish I was recording at the time, but I didn't. But if I was recording, you know how that goes, he probably wouldn't have said nothing. Yeah, he told me he was gonna put me underground, but you know, the funny thing is, after he saw me, I just walked away. You know, he's steady fat shaming me and, you know, cussing to the top of his lungs, screaming, yelling. And, you know, I just kept trying to walk away, you know, telling me I wasn't shit, telling me he was an ex-Marine and put me on the ground. And the funny thing is, I finally called the law because I was like, you know what? This guy needs to learn a lesson. So I called the law. And the whole time I'm on the phone, you know, through my headset, because I got my phone down the side, like I ain't using it, recording him. So he don't know what I'm doing. He thought I was talking to myself. He said, yeah, go ahead and talk to yourself, you stupid fat fucker. And the whole time I got the dispatcher on the line. He heard everything he was saying. He said, yeah, I'm going to put you under fucking ground, you fat fucker piece of shit. I'm going to do away with. He was saying all kinds of stuff, man. Dispatcher heard it all. And then there was a person at the skate park. They saw him assault me. I mean, I didn't approach him. He jumped off he rolled by me because he's got, all right, story. He rides an electric bike. And he always comes on the track when he sees me. Morning, day, night. If he's out, he always does it. And he rides down the center, so I have to walk over and go towards the grass. First of all, if it was a bike, you were getting cardio, it's one thing. But it's an electric bike. He ain't even pedaling, okay? So every time he did it, I always gave him a dirty look. I ain't gonna lie. I gave him a dirty look every time. You know, so man to man, he knew how I felt. This time, it's like he saw me when I pulled down the road. He was in his little trailer park. He came out fast. He come flying. Here he comes. He did it on purpose. And here he comes again. Of course, I had to move over. I didn't say a word. And as soon as he passed me, he said, fuck you, you fat fucker. That's his exact words, man. I was like, you know what, man, fuck you. And he stopped, jumped off the bike, put the kickstand down and started approaching me. I ain't gonna wait for him to come up. You know, I took 2-3 steps towards him as he took 2-3 steps towards me. And as soon as I got upon him, I just told him, I see what, old man. And I said it loud and clear how I felt about him riding over here, you know, and what he's been doing. And I know he's doing on purpose. It's a pride thing, you know what I mean? And just by him yelling how he's an ex-Marine and big tough guy says it all, you know what I mean? Like he was trying to put me down. And but he just fat shamed me the whole time. And then he just grabbed 2 hands and just shoved the fuck out of me. You know, I know I'm bigger than him, but I'll tell you, if he was younger, it would have ended different. But because I got witnesses, they were at the skate park, they saw him. If he was younger, boy, I sure would have swung back. But I didn't, you know, he's an old guy, slim. You know, I curled 200 pounds, you know. Yeah, but he didn't care. He swore he was tougher. And guys like that, they swear they're tougher because, you know, they usually come back with guns or something, you know what I mean? That's why you gotta be careful, you know. But I don't know, the cops down there now with him, see what's gonna happen. But I got a witness, and he assaulted me. Don't I have the right to press charges? So when that cop comes down here, if he just let him go with a warning or something, nah, I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing charges, because even when he came down, he kept coming around provoking me. And then I had the dispatcher on the phone. He heard everything. He heard him say he was gonna put me in the ground, that he was ex-Marine, and this and that. I mean, all kind of threats, you know what I'm saying? So I want him arrested. Let's see what they do. I'm pressing charges. So I don't know what's going on. The police are still down there. I'm gonna keep doing my laps. When they come down and talk to me, I guess I'll record again. I don't know how to do this, man. You know, I don't know what's going on with the phones and stuff. But just to save memory so we don't get cut off, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the phone off, and when the deputy comes down to talk to me, I'll turn it back on. I'll tell him it's just for my safety, my security, for the lawyers and stuff, you know what I mean? So we'll wait for him to come back. I ain't gonna lie, I'm upset. I'm hyped up, man. And you know what the funny thing is? It's not funny, but I wore my, I don't know if you can see it. You know, I wore my Christian shirt, my God is good. You know, I was feeling good today. I was able to wear some shorts and shirt that I haven't been able to wear because they were too small. Man, I was feeling good. I didn't want no trouble. I wasn't looking for nothing. And look what happens, man. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm gonna let you all go, and when they come down, I'll put it on. Obviously, I won't put the camera in the deputy's face, but I'll make sure y'all can hear, and we'll see what goes on, okay? All right, I'll be back. Deputy's here. So you're gonna take my report, you said? Can I sit down? Oh, yeah, you're good. All right. Thank you. Oh. And in case you're wondering what I'm doing with the camera and stuff out here, I've been documenting my weight loss journey. That's the only reason why I got it. Yeah. Yes, sir. He saw it. That's the father.
That's the father right there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, brother.
You said you wanted to pursue criminal charges?
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know if you heard the hearing from the dispatcher.
I haven't gotten that far.
Well, he threatened my life after I walked from here. When I already left him, he was riding the bike, kept coming back and forth, provoking me. The dispatcher can hear him yelling and stuff. He was like, "Is that him in the background?" I was like, "Yeah."
Okay.
And by the time I got down there, it was clear. He was like, "I'll put you in the ground. I'm an ex-Marine, you know."
Okay.
You know, I don't know.
I'll see if my dispatch.
Yeah, the one guy who talked to me said he was going to pull it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that was you.
No, that was me that talked.
10-4.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. All right, so this right here is our intent to prosecute. First and last name right there. Read through all of that information right there. Make sure that's exactly what you want to do.
Yep.
And then sign and date.
So what do I need to do? I need to sign here.
Yeah. So first of all, put first and last name
up here. Print.
Yeah, print. Read through all of that. Make sure that's what you want to do.
I tell you, I walked away and probably 50 feet, man. I was like, it's just dumb. Who cares? Keep going. Then I started thinking about this world today and, you know, people.
Mm-hmm.
He came to me with the intent. You understand? Like, he was tired of me.
Where
you know what I mean?
guys at when this all happened?
Right there by the, was that the dip bar thing over there?
Oh,
right by there,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. And which way were you walking?
That way.
Walking that way.
Yeah.
He came up to you, or
Just
did you
those two
walk up
places?
to him? Yeah, it's put your date right there.
Date?
Yeah,
It's
you said the date
25,
it is
25 maybe.
August 25th, 25. Yep.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because when I turned the corner down there, one of you guys was already sitting down there.
With him, yeah. That was me.
No, when I first came to the park.
Yeah,
I turned that corner and he was, because that's where I guess where he lives in the subdivision down here. He was over there doing circles. Soon as I drove by, I seen him, he seen me, he come flying down. So, you know, I'm already parked. I'm going around, I see him, he's coming. He's fast because he's electric.
Mm-hmm.
He comes, I'm about right there, he's coming around. He's coming straight at me, right?
Do you know him at all?
This is the third or fourth time we ran into each other. Never said a word to him any other time. Looked at him, yeah, like dumb, like, come on, you know, I'm a pedestrian. He always makes me move over and walk into the grass. When he's on the bike, he could, you know, float over and let me, you know, give me some weight. You know what I mean? No, always. Never said a word. He never said a word either. Nothing. But I could tell after the second or third time, he was getting upset. Like he was coming to test me, provoke me, push me, you know what I mean? And this time was his mission. Like, he came, I moved over. I was like, he ain't gonna move over. Let me just move. You know, I didn't have no intent. You know, I'm just trying to get my walk in, get my steps in. Everything was done. Gone, right? He passed, I passed. Nothing was said. As soon as he got past maybe 3-4 bike lanes, you fat mother, he said, fuck you, you fat motherfucker. That's what he said. And I turned around, I was like, fuck you, old man. He got off the bike, put the kickstand down. He probably took maybe 1, 2, 3 steps. I took 1, 2, 3 steps towards him. We met in the middle. As soon as I got there, he's just yelling at the top of his lungs. I'm like, you know, and I try to explain to him, but I got to yell to speak over him. Mm-hmm. It's not a bike trail. He's like, fuck you, where's the sign that says, you know, it's not for bikes and this and that? And,
okay,
and he just went like this, boom, and just shoved me, man.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's when I turned around, I seen he was looking the whole time. So.
Okay.
And I don't know him personally.
Okay, do you know that guy personally?
No, sir.
Okay. So this right here is a receipt for our victim's rights packet. Just put your first and last name right there, sign and date. Right next 99.
Oh, it's 8, 25, 25. And I was gonna walk it off, man, but
we got more people.
Nowadays, people, man, and the way I could see that he was hot, like he had it in for me. Who knows what he would have did tomorrow or something? You know, I come out here at 5 in the morning, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 7 at night. You know, and I was always raised, don't be afraid of the guy that ain't afraid of you. Always be afraid of the guy that is afraid of you. You know what I mean? They're the ones that are going to get you in the back or something. You know what I mean? And then he's yelling he's a Marine, and obviously means he got access to weapons and trained, and, you know, I don't know what's going on. I don't judge people by their age or nothing. But he would not stop fat shaming me. I mean, he was so hateful towards the fat shaming, man. Loud, and like I said, the dispatcher heard it all. He heard it all, man. There's no way the dispatcher didn't catch all that. I mean, he heard it. He told me, is that him in the background? I said, yep, that's him. He heard it all, man. And I never went towards him. I was doing my walk. He kept riding back and forth, calling me out. Kept calling me. He was trying to provoke me. I wasn't going to go for it. And dispatcher was pretty cool with me.
So this right here is our Marsh's Law. Essentially what that is, it protects your rights, victim confidentiality. Somebody would request a copy of this report, your rights as a victim, if you check mark yes, all of your personal demographic information, phone number, address, all that information would be private, yes. Okay. If you check mark yes right there. If you do not want to check mark yes, go through all these options right here, read through those options, figure out which one best fits you.
Well, I mean,
check mark
I don't want anybody to know where I live or something. So,
okay.
Yeah, so I mark yes, right?
What you want to do is you want to put your first and last name,
sign,
check mark whichever one you want to put there, first, last name, then sign, and then date.
Right, 10-4.
Up and over there.
Yeah, right by the. Okay. Pretty much right next to
it. So just so I can get my report correct, he rolled past you a couple times today.
No. He saw me when I passed there.
Right, so
he intentionally came down.
Okay, so came out through here. Saw you. Went over here, passed you. You gave him a look.
No. He saw my truck when I passed the subdivision. Like he was doing circles in the subdivision.
Okay.
He saw me.
I'm talking about what happened right here.
Right. So that's how it started. Then I got over here. He come running up. Remember, we ain't passed each other yet. He saw me walking. He came straight off the road onto the track. Came around. We passed right by the pull-up dips or whatever. He was probably at least two bike lengths past me. And when he got about one bike length past me, that's when he said, I never looked at him, never said a word. He looked at me. He didn't look at me. You know, I can't hear. I'm looking the other way. But he said, pretty sure his words were, fuck you, you fat bitch. Those were exact words.
He rolled past.
Or fat motherfucker. It was either fat bitch or fat motherfucker.
And you were walking on that side of the trail right there.
Yeah, going that way.
That way. Okay. Yeah. And when he passed you, he said, "Fuck you, fat bitch," or whatever.
Fat motherfucker, something like that. Yeah.
Still more for. Said that. And what happened after that?
And when he said that, I turned around and I said, "Well, fuck you." You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then he just stopped his bike, like boom. Put the kickstand down, turned around, started walking towards me.
You said, well, fuck you. He stopped his bike.
No, I said, fuck you, old man. That's what I said.
Okay, fuck you, old man. He stops, put his kickstand down
and starts coming towards me, starts approaching
you.
me. Yep.
How many steps did you take toward him before you stopped?
He probably took 3 steps, and when he took 3 steps, I probably took 1 or 2 steps.
1 or 2 steps? Yep. Okay.
Because he came at me. He came towards me. Yeah, but I did take at least 1 or 2 steps.
You took, okay. So
and then when I got up on him, 2 steps, he took at least 3 steps or more towards me. And then I took at least 1 or 2. And then when we was face to face, he's steady yelling, calling me fat, shaming me, calling me all kind of names. There's no sign saying bikes can't be on here and this and that. Which I never said bikes don't belong here. But all they said was, you know, you're on an electric bike. You know, there's no need for bikes on here. It's for the pedestrians. And he just wasn't having it. He was going off. And I never gave him reason to shove me, hit me, or anything. And out of nowhere, he's like, fuck you, and just double-handed shoved me back.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a big guy, so if I was smaller, I probably would have fell. But I'm a big guy. And he would not stop after that. He just kept provoking, kept coming back. Like I steady kept walking. He would just kept on and on and on. Even over here, he kept coming back and forth. I kept telling the deputy, the dispatcher, here he comes again. He's turning back around. He's coming back. I was keeping the dispatcher, you know, up to date what was going on.
So this right here is part of our Mercy's Law form for jail. Essentially, what that is victim notification. So if he does get released from jail, based on the statements you're telling me, he told me, he said that he struck you. He even told me he struck you. I asked him what's going on. He said about this guy down there, blah blah blah. I'm like, well, what's going on? Like, I shoved him. I'm like, okay. And then what you're telling me, based on the statements, I'm still going to talk to the witness to see exactly what happened.
No problem.
But based on the statements, I'm most likely going to arrest him for battery.
I never laid a hand on him, never gave him reason to lay a hand on me, nothing, man.
So when you took a few steps toward him, was that like, this guy's gonna fight me?
Or no.
Or is that like,
that's to get into conversation, just to talk. I ain't gonna be yelling across. Yeah,
so
I'm a grown man. I figure we both grown men. We don't yell across.
You wanted to fight him?
No. Cool. He's an old man. I had no intent. I mean, he shoved me. if I wanted, I could. Just in defense, I could have swung back, but
so
I didn't.
if you took a couple steps toward him and you said, I want to fight him, then that would be an affront.
Right, but after he took 3 steps towards me, that's when I met him in the middle.
Yeah, you met him in the middle, and so you had no intention of fighting.
No.
Okay, cool.
I mean, if I did, I had every legal right to. I mean, I knew that at the point in time.
So this right here, put your first and last name right there, put your address and your phone number. Do you also happen to have your driver's license on you?
Yeah, she in the truck.
Okay.
That's it.
Since you check mark yes right up here, check mark yes right there.
10-4.
A little bit more paperwork.
10-4. I'm just trying to get my steps in, man.
I got you.
I started a weight loss journey.
So
today's day 55. I'm down 41 pounds.
So I'm gonna ask you. You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you want, fill out a written statement form. It'll help the investigation up a little bit more. Again, if you don't want to, you do not have to. Is that something you want to do? Fill that out.
I mean, it's gonna take a moment. It's just more or less what I told you. You got it all on film, right?
I do.
Yeah.
But it can also just in case maybe I forget something, I can look it up on the camera.
Yeah, you can always pull it up.
I can always pull it up on the camera. Yep. All right.
And we got it on camera here too. So.
Am I gonna be YouTube famous?
Yes, sir. I'm trying. In 6 weeks, I got about 200 subscribers already.
That's nice. Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put the case number on your victim's rights packet and then be right back.
I appreciate you, brother.
No problem.
All right, need my ID?
Yes, please.
All right, let me grab my ID.
That is a try. Very, very rarely.
Not in Sumter County, anyway. Oh. All right. Got our victim's rights paperwork. Well, at least he admitted what he did. I mean, at least he was man enough to say that. You know, I definitely give him appreciation for that. You know, at least a man be a man. You know what I mean? Although he was acting like a child. Yeah. I swear. I just wanted to come out and have some steps in, man. That's all I wanted to do. You know, I showed y'all I had my Christian shirts on, man. I ordered a bunch of Christian shirts on a while before. And I ordered them on, what's that place called, Temu or something. So I ordered them there like 4X, and they came in there like extra small. So I ain't gonna lie, you know, the tight in the arms, chest, my belly obviously popping out, but, you know, my son even said I look goofy. But I figured, you know what? It's just part of me, you know, being honest, sticking to my weight loss journey. One day these things will fit good, you know. It's okay. I'm not worried about it, how I look, you know. I know like I'm fat, got a lot of fat on me, I know it. That's my whole goal, that's why I'm out here. So I don't know, let's see what happens, man. This is gonna be a long one. Maybe we'll break it up to like part 1, part 2, and part 3 maybe. Is that how it goes? I think that's how it goes, I don't know. I guess I'll record this. I don't know if we got much time, hopefully we don't get cut off. But I swear to you, man, I should have had the camera rolling. I don't think the camera would have stopped him. He had intention. He had intention. Like, he saw me when I passed him down there by his home. He saw me. He came right out running for me. Like I said, the last 2-3 times I was out here and he was out here, he comes towards me and he always rides in the middle and makes me go to the side. I never said a word. I always looked at him, you know, give him a dirty look. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I look at him. But never said a word. Never, nothing like that, or puffing and puffing. I just kept walking on, never looked back, nothing. But I think his pride got him, you know what I mean? Especially being an ex-Marine, you know what I mean? His pride got to him, you know? Probably thought I was just some big old fat Mexican, you know, because there's a lot of Mexicans come out here and stuff. Probably thought I was just some big old fat Mexican, although I look white, I don't know. But he just, man, he was going off. I wish I had the camera going when we was going that way, man. He was nutting off. And he took 2 hands and shoved me right in the chest back. I mean, if I was lighter, I probably would have budged. But I didn't budge. You know, as far as law goes, I had the right to defend myself. You know, he hit me first, and I got witnesses that saw the whole thing. I could have swung at him. And I am trained hand-to-hand combat. I could have swung at him. You know, I used to be Golden Gloves when I was younger, and, you know, through the years. But he was an old man. Yeah, he's fit, you know, and everything. That's why he kept calling me fat ass and kept fat shaming me, because he was skinny. You know, skinny people, that, you know, like to fat shame fat people, you know what I mean? It's like a thing for them, being a bully, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Hey, buddy.
Here's that for you.
Thank you, brother.
Do you mind just standing up for me?
Yeah, no problem.
I gotta take a few photographs of you, document.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. I know he said that he shoved you, or you said that he shoved you, but do you have any sort of injuries or anything you want to get checked out by EMS?
I don't know, man. You know, like
yeah.
Like a push
I still gotta ask.
Yeah, I doubt it's red, or I don't know. I can't see. We can look just for the heck of it. You know what I mean? If you want to look, I doubt it. I don't know.
It's probably not gonna be.
It'd be in my chest area.
Yeah, your whole chest is right in the center there. It's probably from walking.
Yeah.
But I'll do this.
But that's where he shoved me, right there at the chest.
You're right.
It was like a slap, you know what I mean? He is more of a slap shove,
Okay.
you know what I mean? So,
Well, what helps the case is that we have an eyewitness.
Oh, yeah.
As well to the whole thing. So.
as soon as he did it, I looked over. I was like,
Do you mind just putting your hands just like this for me?
Yeah.
So I can see your thumbs as well.
oh, yeah.
Flip your hands over. All right, perfect.
Yeah. Good.
Yep. Just got to finish up with him. Other than that, sir, you're good to go. If you have license, if you have any questions, just call the number on the front right there. Ask to speak with Deputy Lackner.
Well, I don't have to do nothing else until I'm called or contacted. I'm good. Just keep doing my walks.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, brother. What's your name? Deputy Lackner?
Lackner.
All right, brother. I appreciate you, man.
No problem.
Thank you. All right, people. Let's put our license up, put the paperwork up, and let's get to walking. All right, I guess that's it. So I'll let y'all go for now. I'm going to go ahead and get my walk on. They're arresting him. We're going to press charges. You know, if it was any other day, man, old man, I'd have walked. You know, I did walk away. I wasn't going to do nothing. I got about 20 feet, and I started thinking to myself, you know, something I was always taught growing up. You always be afraid of the ones afraid of you. Even though he ain't act like it, that was mostly all big talk, you know what I mean? And, you know, and then when he said he was ex-Marine and stuff, I don't know what he would have did tomorrow if his pride or his anger would have got to him and bring a gun or something. You know, you don't know. The stuff that happens nowadays, man, and even now, you know, he'll get bonded out. Yeah, they'll let me know. Yeah, my address and everything's hidden and stuff. It's not public, but you know how small this town is? I got to drive by where he lives every day to come to the park 3 times a day. I mean, you know, it's a small town. But I don't know, man. I probably have to break this up in 3 parts, but I don't know, man. Just tell me what, you know, your thoughts on this, you know? Did I do the right thing? Did I overreact? Should I have swung on him when he assaulted me first, which I had every legal right and had witnesses watching the whole time? Or did I do the right thing? I don't know. Or should I have just let it go and just kept on walking and just see what tomorrow brought? You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie, it's irritating me. It's really threw my day off. You know, I'm really feeling some kind of way. I'll be honest with you, I almost feel like crying. Yeah, I'm angry, but I almost feel like crying, you know? You know, it's like I've been on this positive, you know, journey. What, 55 days, man? Never not negative. You know, I've been trying my hardest to be a good person and be, you know, and just do things right. And, you know, it just goes to show, you know, no matter what you do and how hard you try, there's always going to be those mountains in the way, you know? You know, the devil's always going to throw that stuff in your way, man. So I don't know, man. We'll see what tomorrow brings. If anything else comes out of this, I'll let y'all know. I'll update you. But besides that, we're going to get back to our walk videos. We're going to get my time in, going to act, you know, normal, and we're going to get it going, and we're going to try to forget about this and go on with our day, okay? If you're watching this, you know, I appreciate a subscribe, a like, a follow, and I love you guys, you know what I'm saying? Bye.